Nerdrotic.com.
The fandom with Lord of the Rings is far more united than any other. So hail to you. They're just not having it. They are not having it. So bless your heart. You are the fucking best. But I know there's a lot of people fighting for Star Wars and Star Trek and Doctor Who. So this is a trailer. The Earth needs more elf fans because there wasn't enough elf fans before Rings of Power, because Tolkien has never been accessible aside from being translated in over 50 countries and 60 dialects. One of the best-selling books of all time. So I got no problem with anybody dressing up as an elf. Like, that's what it's supposed to be. There is just, in this specific story, Tolkien was very specific on what an elf looked like, and he was very specific about like what he wanted changed and what he didn't want changed. And Amazon has been manipulating this because Tolkien didn't want his shit changed. Okay, he just didn't. The scholars, the fucking experts out there, they're being disingenuous. They are lying to you. Now, it might not be politically correct what Tolkien wanted, but it's his fucking story. So now the third generation, who couldn't give a fuck, is just signing off on everything. That's why they waited for Christopher Tolkien to pass. But as far as cosplaying or pretending, I don't do it. Anybody can be a fan. You're absolutely right. Anybody can be a fan. But I want you to just look at this video and see if you see the contradiction. Let's take a look. Kids playing soccer. Sorry, football. I'm playing trumpet. Oh, no. He's bad at playing trumpet. Everybody's looking at him.
X. And then Y.
Oh, pay attention, you dreamer. And look at this. Sacrilege! Sacrilege! This is fucking Rings of Power shit on Tolkien. Fuck this shit. Oh, fuck. Oh!
Okay, honey, time for bed. Your pixies can wait till tomorrow. They're elves.
See, that's cool. Tree bird. I like it. Ah, but you see the contradiction yet? Let's keep going. Oh, there's your Amazon delivery putting mom and pops out of business. So he's getting ready because he's a super fan. Why couldn't his mom give him a ride? Why is she letting him ride the bus by himself like that? By the way, yes, Rings of Power is going to be in theaters. It's going to be in theaters. Okay. There will be a review embargo on this until like 24 hours before the show. Okay. I know what happens in the first 3 episodes. I don't have my notes with me. I'll just go off the top of my head. I'll let you know what happens. I'll let you know what happens after this. I'll let you know.
You know the feeling of finally finding your people? So do we. To all the fans who go deep, keep going. See where it takes you.
You want to embrace us now, huh?
Prime Video.
So, the massive global audience that they were looking for by making Lord of the Rings more diverse were already fans before your fucking show came out. You see the contradiction now? Already fans before your piece of shit show comes out. And by the way, I hope you're ready for the fan part, and it's not the superficial skin color or any of that shit. You better be ready for, I don't know, Galadriel going to Numenor. That's right. Sorry for the people who don't know. Galadriel does not go to fucking Numenor, but she does in this. And she meets with I'm going to get in the weeds a little bit. Numenorian kings believe there's 24, 25. Okay. There are 3 female queens. Okay. Because, Numenorians got a little progressive a little later on. It was for political reasons, but that's all right. They got a little progressive. What do you want to... Okay, I'm giving you one guess. Is it a male king or is it a female queen? that Galadriel confronts in the place that she's not supposed to be. Of course you said female, but I'll give you one more. It's a queen regent, which they didn't have, which means they're fucking around with the lore. So they're taking 3,000 years and they're compacting it in a few months, couple weeks. Not really sure on the time frame yet, but it's not 3,000 years. And they are fucking with the lore. And Celeborn, Galadriel's husband, who she does separate from at some point, but not at the beginning of the Second Age, and is with her a lot because he's her husband, who's actually a fighter and a warrior, which Galadriel is not. If OneRing.net fucking posts one more time that quote about the Eye of the Commander, just remind them that Amazon does not have the rights to the book that quote is in. And that quote doesn't mean that anyway. And they're being disingenuous and Amazon's being disingenuous. They're all fucking being disingenuous. That's why they're getting ratioed to hell. So yes, Galadriel is going to Numenor and meeting a female queen regent where they're going to argue. They're going to argue just like Cersei and Daenerys. There is a structure like Game of Thrones. There's a Jon Snow-ish type of character. Yes. Bezos wanted his Game of Thrones and he's getting it. Now, is there going to be incest? Now, there is incest in Lord of the Rings. But again, Amazon doesn't have rights to that book. I have heard that there's going to be a little bit of LGBTQ plus representation, which there isn't in any of the books. Now, you'll hear experts go, well, maybe Tolkien. No, there isn't. That's the same shit as I brought up in my video. Well, maybe Galadriel has a big dick and balls. He never says she doesn't. That is such a good first chat. Oh, liking that one. See, you guys are great. The earth doesn't need more elf fans. It needs more Tolkien fans. Oh. My heart shattered to pieces in despair when I saw the Lord of the Rings book with the Amazon promotional picture as the cover, as did mine. Marius Lonita says, I like the part with the product placement every 0.7 seconds. You can't get any more fake and corporate than this. Can't wait for people to tear this act of cultural vandalism apart this autumn. Amazon, we care about minorities. Also, Amazon, stop unionizing our warehouses, ungrateful minorities. It's a good point. I mean, fuck unions, but it's a good point. Don't work for Amazon. It's sad that these days we need to change Tolkien in order to make his works enjoyable for everyone. When I was a child, I didn't need elves or dwarves to look like me to be able to enjoy them. But when I was a child, people weren't as narcissistic and self-centered as they are today. I found my people 40 years ago. Fandom existed way before Amazon tried to monetize it. The earth doesn't need more elf fans. It needs more Tolkien readers and people intelligent enough to enjoy a product, even if characters don't look exactly like them. Yeah, nothing against the little kid that's in the video, whatever. Of course, the disingenuous assholes will come after us for that. But yeah.
Nerdrotic.com. Please subscribe.
If you like what I do here, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking and sharing the videos. It really does help. And if you did this with your favorite YouTuber as well, I'm sure they would appreciate it as much as I do.